Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Let's Be Aves-ing. Yay. So the last video we saw a series of 1-1 draws, one with Porto, which put us in a tricky position in the league, and then one with Spurs, which put us in a tricky position in the Champions League. And unfortunately, we then followed that up with a 1-1 draw against Guimarães, putting us in an even trickier position in the league. We then won against Firenze and Santa Clara, just about. Firenze 1-0. Well, I don't know how we only beat them 1-0. But yeah, so we're now 2 points behind Porto. Porto do still have to play Sporting, I believe. We also have to play Sporting. In fact, they've got to play 2 Sporting ties, and they might go through in the Champions League as well. So potentially they're, potentially there's something there for them to trip up on, but who knows? We have ourselves a reasonable run. We do obviously have the League Cup semi-final, but we tend to do quite well against Benfica. If we look further back up here, where was the original game against Benfica? I think we beat them. Yeah, exactly. So we're doing pretty well against them. So we now today are going to play Spurs and Alianense. I've already got it all set up. We've got the away goal. No, we haven't. Fuck off. We've got no away goals. They have the away goal. That's the problem, as it always seems to be. One day we will win the Champions League again. It's been close to 40 years. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, it won't be this year anyway. Let's just agree on that now. I suppose we'll put Kovac in. Yeah, I suppose it might be actually this year. We'd not got that bad of a team. Yeah, that's basically everybody who's fit, but at least it's the first team for once. Yeah, so we could take something away from this game. I mean, they've got quite an old side. I mean, Reed is 30. Still good though, not old enough to have started to decline properly. Udaise's terrible. They've got Rob Sabayo. He's all right, but he's old. He's 30. There's a lot of big teams that have a lot of 30-year-old players. Morris Andrew, he's great. Played for Sarajevo for a year. Natch. Did he win the league when he was there? No. And then Montoya over there on the right. He's actually better than Udaise. Why don't they play him up front? They got Ferreira. He's 27. He's pretty good. May, who I believe played for us for England a number of times. Yes, he did. It's the same one. Kieran May. I was playing him at centre mid. So Said Jabara, old. Rampanini, old. Did he not score in the last? I think he scored their away goal. And Ali Masaoudi, who's also pretty old. 29 actually for a goalkeeper. He's pretty much in his prime, so he's doing all right. Their team is not grand. I have to say, we're probably on a level with them. They will, they're the bigger boys in terms of what would you call it? In terms of reputation. They're a bigger club, but that doesn't mean that we should be that worried. I mean, they've won. I think I was just going to check. They've won let's go to FM stats. I think they've won it 2 years in a row, the Premier League. Oh, King Atwat, dispossessed by Andrew there. And now Reed goes through, shoots just wide after 40 seconds. That's not brilliant. Nearly said that's not deliberate, but I was stuck with delightful. No, they've actually only won the league once. But over the last 6 or 7 years, they've won the league 3 times. So they're a pretty big side in terms of winning the league. In England, they're certainly contenders at the moment. You can see why. Their team was obviously great a few years ago. Udaise, I don't think was ever great, and yet here he is, scoring in the Champions League. Not even the quarters. I think this is just the round of 16. Or is that? Yeah, round of 16 is the quarters. So anyway, I suspect that means we're out. I mean, I don't see how he is getting around it. I know that, what's his name, Keshi is slow because he's 31. He's not quick. But I mean, that ball in there, Udaise's not good, man. It's all right, never mind. Herschel Green, huge ball over to Petrov, who actually gets past Ferreira. We should have the legs on him because all of our players are under 25. Oh, Daly. Or, in their mid-20s. So we should be quicker than them. Petrov, ball in towards Keshi at the back post. Keshi, we mentioned last time, used to play for Arsenal, so he would probably relish a goal here at whatever their stadium's called. These days. Herschel Green, lovely ball through to Kovac. Terrible touch. I have a feeling that if he hadn't mistouched that, it would have flagged offside. I know that it didn't flag it offside and it really should. Oh, come on. Hopper makes a good save. Hopper, obviously, from Stranger Things, in preparation for the next Stranger Things season coming out at some point. I've signed a collaboration with them. So that's why he's in the game. Yeah. Anyway, race. So we again, Petrov fouling there. It's been red. Has he been red? You can tell by the way they walk. You can tell by the way they walk off the pitch. They've been red carded. Son of a bitch. You can't go and sit on the bench if you've been sent off, Petrov. Well. And we don't have a left-sided midfielder to bring on. No, fuck it. We've lost. No. Is there something we can do here? The interesting game for me now is the Olhanense game. And I know that they're like, I can't remember, they're something like 14th in our division. But we now need to win every single one of our league games between now and the end of the season. And, you know, we've won quite a worrying number of games. We've won games 6 or 7, but we've also won quite a few games 1-0, which concerns me. Oh, Reed has a shot tipped over by Hopper. They're probably going to turn the screw at this point. Playing 4-4-2, my preferred formation. Rampanini. The ball falls to a daisy. Now Reed on the edge of the box. He has a shot. David Bello shoots wide. Did he? Yeah, shot wide. Useless. Rampanini. Oh, what the heck was that from Herschel Green? Montoya. Yeah, so we need to revamp the squad a little bit in terms of how we can make it European, Euro positive. We currently don't have enough players to make a European squad. We do fine in the domestic division. We just need to essentially stop being beaten by Porto, and then we'll be winning the league every single year. But yeah, Europe again. We haven't yet been in the top league at the top level long enough to have young players coming through who fit the under 21 bill. Oh, Herschel Green into the side netting. Remember, we're only one goal away from taking this into extra time. I don't want to take it into extra time. We either scored 2 or we scored none, or more than 2. We could score 3. Eric Bailey, yellow card. A lot of yellow cards in this game. May out to Jabara. Rampanini. Oh, he's so bad. Lovely ball from a lovely tackle from King Artois. Now Bailey running onto it. Emilson. Can he cross it back into Bailey? Oh, it looked like he might have had his ankles clipped there, but no. Kovac trying to play it forward. We're actually looking better without him over on the left. Right, I mean, I'm going to take Bailey off. I don't want him to get sent off. Might seem mad. It's mad. Suppose it might seem that way, but no. Let's go. 76 minutes gone. Quite a lot of time elapsed whilst I was on that screen. I forgot to pause it. Bailey going now. We're only going to... Oh my God, 77 minutes. Yeah, we're only going to make... Oh, that would have been sensational. We're only going to make these substitutions now 80 minutes. Should have made them 10 minutes before. That's my bad. Emilson to Jean-Luc Picard, forward. May, oh, disappointing everybody. Montoya onto Reed. Reed now, he's only got to get beat one man. Somehow his shot was easily saved, but then palmed right out into the centre again. Luckily we cleared it. Yeah. We don't play brilliantly in these competitions. I wish we'd not smashed PSV. I wish we had ended up in the... I wish we'd ended up in the Europa League. I think we could have gone all the way there. Kieran May surely going to get a second yellow here. It is. So in the last few seconds, could we capitalise on that? I doubt it. Dino King Artois to Herschel Green. Out to Martin. Martin inside, please, son. Thank you. King Artois again. Out to Picard. Jean-Luc Picard. Emilson back to Jean-Luc Picard. King Atoir to Herschel Green. Kovac with an effort. It certainly was an effort. Well, that was disappointing. Fairly tame, but I mean, it was all because of that red card. I mean, yeah, we didn't do that badly. It's impossible to tell about the red cards on Football Manager. Even if we had it on 3D mode, it would have looked like just two characters walking together and then one going. Boop. So it wouldn't have been possible for us to determine whether or not that was actually fair. But we've been dumped out again. We got given a decent bit of wongs. I'll fine him. He won't mind that. Yeah. He's fine with that. Let's attend our press conference here. Well, it gives us a chance to continue. And if Porto go through, because Porto are this game here, I think it's then they're playing. Anyway, an early goal was a game changer. Not going to single out anyone. I don't think there was any. He wasn't that kind of player. Morris Andrew, well, he's their one really good player. No, my confidence is still there. Ivalo will be back in the team before long. Right, I'll pause it and we'll be back for the Olhanense game. So BRB. I'm back. Hi guys. Let's play Olhanense. In the meantime, Porto have obviously won their game, meaning that, yeah, we have to win this to even come close to thinking about being within touching distance of them. So, yeah, get your head around that one. I'll wait. I'll put Oz in here for daily, and I think we'll then just go with basically the same team we've got. From now on, because we're out of the Champions League, we're going to have quite a long time in between each game, and I mean, a long time. A week, roughly, between each game, depending on whether or not they weirdly schedule our games to the night before or things or whatever, but still. So we are pretty much able to play our full strength team every week, except for the cup semi-final we have coming up. May change that slightly, but I mean, I doubt it. So yeah, let's see how this goes then. Let's get another win under our belts, please. Back to winning ways, because the Champions League does affect us a little bit. I've got a cup of coffee, even though it's afternoon. It's getting nice weather here finally. We've conceded hardly any goals this season. I'm pretty happy. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Less happy now by one than I was before. But yeah, we've still got 87 minutes to go, so it's fine. And yet, Porto have only conceded 6, is my point. He was diving before the ball had even come back off of the bar. Bailey with a free kick, trying to make an instant response, but no. A loss here today would obviously be pretty catastrophic for our championship credentials. To be fair, if you lose to a team in the bottom 2 or 3 in Portugal, you don't really have many championship credentials. We're still miles ahead of Sporting, which is nice. We seem to have overcome them. We're, at the moment at least, the second at least best team in the league. Come on, Bailey. Kovac has a shot. There's an edge that we're missing that we weren't missing before. This season's squad feels a little bit less there in totality. So, if we don't win the league, it will be less frustrating than the years before. I mean, it's annoying that we've got to this point. I'm not really sure what it is that's happened. We just feel like we're less, we're less brutal when taking apart teams. Lychev fouls there. Bailey in a good position. He should be able to take a shot here. Yeah, maybe it's because we've won two leagues. Ugh. And we've won quite a lot. I think in every season we've won something for quite a while now. So which is nice. Costa, or at least been in finals. There's possibly one year where we lost all the finals. Yeah, and we've still got the potential to win the League Cup again this season. So we'll see. Yefimenko. I'd quite like to stay until our new stadium opens. I've been thinking about it because I think I've identified the club I'm going to go to next, and it's not in France or Germany or Spain. But I won't talk about that until that comes to pass. Petrov, a big shambles at the back there from Olhanense. Petrov taking advantage of it. Olhanense back down to the bottom of the league there, where, with defending like that, they belong. Oh, a load of rubbish. And we're back in the game, and another goal will put us back within 2 points of Porto at the top, which is where we want to be. Petrov, did he head that on, or did nobody touch it? Okay, well. Pastrana, Kovac, lovely stuff. With a cross, Ricardo gets it away. King Atois actually scored in the... did we win 3-0 against Santa Clara? Yeah, King Atois doesn't score very many, but he scored an absolutely lovely 30-yarder for us against them. It helps when the goalkeepers are absolute dog shit, which most of the goalkeepers for those clubs are. God, the English words that I cannot say. Great save from Asif. Terrible attempt at a finish from Bailey, because I don't think it was ever going in. And he was offside. Classic. Petrov. Abina. Oh, that's rubbish. Race to King Atois. Race to King Atois, and back into the middle. Herschel Green. Bailey now. That shot looked like... Okay, it was back in towards Kovac, but it doesn't get there. Herschel Green tackles again. We're pretty good at collecting in the midfield. Tomchak. Oh, lovely ball up towards Ganchev, and we don't manage to get the ball off him this time. Yefimenko. King Atois goes right through that man. Lovely stuff. Good ball out to Petrov, and now forward, please. Nope, and now forward, please. Yes. They should have a big gap in these. We should be able to ping balls in early. Herschel Green. Oh, Herschel Green. Oh, well, I didn't think that was going in at all. Herschel Green scores a lovely goal. The kind of goal that he should be scoring more often. And to be fair to him, has got a little better at it in recent years. Good finish. The way he hit it, the way on there, looking at it like that, looked like it was going in from all the time. But when it came off of his dot, I didn't think that was... I thought that was just going to go into the goalkeeper's hands. So, there we are. Anyway, Abina back to Hopper eventually. Herschel Green heads that ball on. Oz to chase. We know their defenders are a little bit squidgy. Oh dear. Ganchev gone through him. Crosses. Fernandez. Good defending. And Pastrana gets it away. Jovanovski to Fielding. Oz. Oh, fouls Jovanovski. That's fine. We are now 2 points behind Porto again. For a moment. Yes, Herschel Green heads it out for a corner. Costa. Anyway. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with that. And I'm going to... Why is Issakeshi, a man who's played in the World Cup semi-finals, nervous, and upset about a game against Olinense at home? Come on, you mug. Tell him I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it. 2-1. Had to come from behind. Not impressive. Yefimenko, Kovac chasing him down, but they still have the ball. Maybe having a bollocking of them wasn't the best idea. Kovac isn't playing well. We'll bring on Emilson. Oz also not playing brilliantly, and nor is Bailey. Could be a Vagoan chance. 59 minutes. 61 minutes now. Emerson crosses towards Petrov. There were occasions back in the day where Petrov would have buried that header, and it would have been confusing. Now he doesn't do it anymore, and it makes more sense, but it's upsetting. Oz comes through there. Oh, you've got to be putting that on target. Okay. We're going on for Oz. That was poor. And I think I'm going to bring on Ilgan Wirtz for Keshi, because I don't like the attitude that he was displaying. King Atois. Race to King Atois. Petrov to Bailey. Lovely stuff. Oh, Fieldvang with a attempted pass back to the goalkeeper, which has gone out for a corner. And we don't get to see the corner, of course. A few seconds later, Petrov, not good enough. We need a good left winger. We need a good left winger. We're going to Bailey. Race to King Atois to Petrov. Tries to play it in. Oh, it was Day. I brought on the wrong one. I brought on Daly. Sorry for going. I did that by accident. Everyone else is probably laughing at me. Emilson to Daly. Goes back to Pastrana. Lovely stuff. Petrov. Oh, come on. Petrov. Herschel Green. Oh, smashes the crossbar. Emilson wins it, collects it again, gets a cross in, and Herschel Green nearly just had to dive in there and head that. Fernandez, rubbish. Great spell of dominance. Yeah, well, I'm still nervous though because we're only up by 1. Bailey to Daly. Oh, come on now. This is a situation you can't. Thank you. I mean, we didn't do it the way I would want it to. I would have liked Daly to cross that, but anyway, the goalkeeper did the job for us, and Bailey finishes. Lovely stuff. 3-1. Pass that, man. Come on. Anyway, whatever. 3-1. In a good position now. King Artois to Petrov. Petrov, what a shitty effort. What a shitty effort. 85 minutes. Daly earned it. Race. Wirtz. Petrov. Scores that one though. So that's the second one for him. And we are 4-1 winners here against Olanense. I mean, not bad. We'll take it, I suppose. Yeah, but we need to. Someone needs to beat Porto for us, and I don't know who. I don't know who will. Only needs one win. Only needs one win for a non-Porto side against Porto. But yeah, I don't know who that will be. Now, I'm fully expecting to be in the cup final. So I think the next video that we play will be the cup final. I don't want to record the semi because I don't like recording too many videos at this stage when we've seen us win that competition. So if we don't get to the final, it's not a problem. We'll come back for the last games of the season in case there's something interesting happening in the league. Otherwise, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit. But not, I mean, you've got to say not a bad response considering considering we went 1-0 down. All right, so I'll save it and see you in the next one. Bye.